Hey everybody, Alan Smith here of TruckingSocialMedia.com, where we continue to be the trusted resource hub for the trucking industry, providing quality videos, information, products, and services. I recently had the pleasure to speak with attorney Monika Jenkins of TruckDriverLaw.com. As a trusted partner of Ask the Trucker, Trucking Social Media, and North American Trucking Alerts, Ms. Jenkins dedicates her time protecting and defending the employment rights of professional drivers. Unpaid wages, harassment, retaliation, wrongful termination are just a few of the issues that Monika represents on behalf of drivers. In our Trucking Social Media Skype interview, she joined me from her law office based in Dallas, Texas, to share more about her work through TruckDriverLaw.com. Take a listen. All right, Monika D. Jenkins, founder and owner of the law office of Monika D. Jenkins, PLLC, and of TruckDriverLaw.com out of Dallas, Texas. And Monika, thanks for joining me today. It's a pleasure to speak with you.
Thank you for having me.
Well, listen, tell us a little bit about TruckDriverLaw.com and the services you provide for the professional drivers.
Okay. Well, TruckDriverLaw.com was created to serve the employment law needs of the commercial truck driver. And to that end, we handle all types of employment law cases, ranging from your general employment law cases of like discrimination based on race, gender, sex, age, FMLA, disability, religion, things like that, to wrongful termination, sexual harassment. Those would be your more general employment law matters, but then we also handle employment law matters more specific to truck drivers, which are called the whistleblower cases that are protected by the Surface Transportation Assistance Act, where drivers, if they refuse to drive for safety concerns, or they won't falsify their logs, cases like that. So we handle those as well. And we handle all these cases at all stages before, the EEOC, state and federal court, before OSHA, before the Department of Labor's Administrative Review Board. So.
Okay, so you've been doing this a while. I mean, how did you decide to represent professional drivers? Have you been doing that for a while, or how did you get into that?
Well, it's funny. I've actually represented truck drivers for quite some time. I've been representing truck drivers since about 2006.
Oh, okay.
But however, with respect to the Surface Transportation Assistance Act, it has become very apparent to me, just based on the types of calls that I've gotten in the Dallas area. There are so many truck drivers, and we get calls from truck drivers who think they're calling for, one reason or another, and it actually turns out that, they've suffered some adverse action at work because they wouldn't falsify their logs, or they wouldn't drive a vehicle that had, safety alarms going off. So it was very apparent to me that truck drivers either weren't educated about their rights, or they were just in fear of actually doing something about it because they didn't want to lose their job. So it's important to me that, truck drivers, first of all, are informed of their rights, and then secondly, that they're empowered to do something about it. So
right, and through social media, they're learning a lot more about their rights. Where can you practice law? I mean, let's say a driver lives in Oklahoma, something happens in Texas, but the carrier he drives for is out of Utah. A lot of land to cover there. Can you cover all that?
Well, I'm licensed to practice in Kansas, Missouri, and Texas. But as far as it would depend on the type of case. If it's a case that's against their employer, if the employer and or the trucker resides in either Kansas, Missouri, or Texas, then we can certainly help them out.
Okay, all right. What social media websites are you either on now or planning on being on?
Well, I'm very new to social media. However, I will be on Facebook. We're on Twitter currently, Truck Driver Law, at Truck Driver Law on Twitter. Google Plus will be on, we've got a YouTube channel, and all that information will be available on the website, www.truckdriverlaw.com.
Okay, and truckdriverlaw.com is, you're under construction, you're redesigning it, you're making it just, I mean, really great, I understand. And when do you expect for that to be all done and up and live and going?
My goal and our hope and prayer is we should be up and live and running by July 1.
July 1st? Oh, okay. Well, just right around the corner. That's not bad. What do you like about social media? What do you like about trucking social media? It's, you know, social media as a general, I mean, what do you see coming down the pikes for you in social media?
Well, you know what I really like about social media, at least specific to truck drivers, is that, you know, you've got a huge lobby for trucking companies, right? But it seems like there's not that much support out here besides you, and you all do a wonderful job. But I think that it's awesome to see truck drivers have a place that they can come to and share their stories, and, you know, have a support group, informational system that they can go to provide a voice for the truck drivers.
Right.
There's many more truck drivers than there are trucking companies, so.
There's millions of them, isn't there?
Yeah.
Big industry. How can drivers reach you? What's the best way drivers can reach you now? And then maybe, you know, once your website's up, obviously it'll be there. But what about right now, if they see this video here real soon? What's the best way they can reach you?
Right. The best way to reach me, they can reach me by phone at 214-299-8685. They can reach me on email at Monika, Monika, at truckdriverlaw.com.
Okay.
And then once the website is done, up and running, they can go to www.truckdriverlaw.com.
Okay, and it'll all be on there.
Yes.
All right, well, great. Well, listen, I appreciate you joining me today and providing this great service. You know, these professional drivers, man, they work hard, and there's a lot of stuff they go through, and sometimes they just need help. They don't know where to go, and we're always telling them, go to the legal advice, and that's exactly what y'all are doing, so we really appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Well, thanks, and have a great day, and we'll be in touch with you, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right.